I spent a lot of time away from head office and out and about talking to participants, so right up to the far north, up to the Tablelands and Cairns, down through central and north Queensland, out to the Darling Downs a few times, and of course to both of our coasts. Participants far and wide across the state have got a stack of issues and a stack of things they want fixed yesterday or perhaps 5 years ago, and it's been really important to get out and listen to sort of those key issues, and viability has been one of the biggest concerns. When the government was considering our plans and the funding of the industry, they realised the plight was significant, particularly when they spent some time listening to each of the sectors, the jockeys, the trainers, the owners and the breeders. And that began a process to really share the pain that was being experienced around Queensland. So Racing Queensland helped facilitate some of those discussions. It was really pleasing that our government, led by our Treasurer and Deputy Premier Jackie Trad and our Racing Minister Sterling Hinchcliffe, engaged openly with our thoroughbred racing participants and announced a fantastic investment in Queensland racing, which led to the Racing Queensland Board announcing substantial prize money increases, so $18 million being returned to thoroughbreds, the majority to non-metropolitan racing, and to really improve the cash flow for participants, paying unplaced prize money down to 10th. And the great benefit in industry funding is that will grow field sizes, and from field sizes, wagering revenue will grow. There's been great feedback around the state so far on the prize money increases. The stage 1 has been thoroughbreds, and the whole TAB circuit sees a substantial increase. We've tried to maintain equity and fairness in how it's distributed. We've also introduced a Northern Showcase race meeting each week and a midweek Northern meeting, which will have all races worth $19,000. But a quick summary: Saturday's now worth $75,000, midweek's now worth $30,000, our provincial ones in the southeast worth $21,000, and Toowoomba, as they are currently, just $2,000 per race behind them, and that $19,000 prize money per race will apply to the Northern Showcase meetings. And great news for the Cups of Queensland. So from Toowoomba, Rocky, Mackay, Townsville, Cairns and the Amateurs Cup all receive a substantial boost. This wonderful Queensland spring weather as we head into summer, the warmth and the wonderful spring rains have really looked kindly on the return to Eagle Farm. The grass growth, particularly the younger grass that was laid up until mid-April, has been very good. So Mick Goody, the famed ex-Flemington track curator, is really happy with its progress. He intends having some dates where he will put some horses over the track in coming weeks, looking forward to a return in summer, hopefully some stage in mid-December. We have a joint management team between Racing Queensland and the BRC that will work closely on the return to racing in line with the Dale Monteith report, which recommends a staged return to racing. So limited race meetings year 1, stepping up in year 2, and then getting to a larger number in the 3rd year. The Summer Carnival has been one of the success stories for racing in Queensland. When you look at the prize money and wagering returns, the wagering returns per week of racing are now rivaling the winter. It's the road to the Magic Millions, and the Magic Millions is our biggest wagering day. In recent years, UBet was our key sponsor. This year their brand changes to TAB, and the TAB Summer Carnival will include races and pathways to the Magic Millions. We saw Winning Rupert, we saw Piarata. Who will it be in 2018? It's really exciting, and working closely with TAB for the Carnival is great. So Magic Millions drives almost 70,000 bed night visitors to Queensland, tens of millions of dollars to the economy, and to Kate Page, Jerry Harvey and their CEO Barry Bowditch. They do a great job, and it's Queensland's time to shine. RQ and the BRC are working to develop race meetings that support and grow the pathways, and more trainers will be looking for their spot into that great day in January. Well, based on the recent prize money announcements, which is the beginning, I think, to see returns to participants who have been struggling with viability and cash flow concerns be able to look forward and plan with optimism and confidence. We continue to work with government and the harness and greyhound codes on their funding. And as we look at our infrastructure, Eagle Farm coming back online and construction work beginning at Bundamba, really exciting developments that will position our racing industry for the future.